Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Cubing Bear, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm showing you how to solve the Megaminx. So this is going to be a very comprehensive and very detailed guide on how to solve the Megaminx. This is also the most basic and very beginner-friendly tutorial, which means if you're looking for something that's a little bit more advanced, you're in the wrong video, but I will be finding more advanced tutorials and sharing those algorithms as well in the future videos of this channel. So if you want to stay tuned for that, be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos like that. Algorithms and chapters will be down in the description in case you want to go and look further into different parts of this video. So the first step in learning how to solve a Megaminx is going ahead and scrambling it up. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do when we solve the Megaminx is we're going to solve for the white side. Now that's going to be opposite of gray, which you can find right here. So our first step is to do the white star, which is putting these white pieces right here together and putting their corresponding color. So we're looking around the puzzle for white edge pieces like this one. We're going to go ahead and move it to where it's purple because I see purple there. Move it down until we get to purple. Here's a blue. We're going to move that until blue and blue match. Move it down, and that gets you to another piece. Keep looking around the puzzle. Here's a green, so we're going to move this to where there's a green. Move it down. That solves for that piece. Here's a red. We're going to move it to where there's a red and move it down. And here's a yellow. We're going to go ahead and put it to where there's yellow and yellow match. Move it down, and that solves for the white star. All right, our next step is going to be to insert the corner pieces like this. So to insert a corner, we're first going to line it up to where it needs to go. So we'll put it as an example, this purple, green, and white piece. We're going to move it right here. As you can see, this is facing upward, and it's actually supposed to go down here. So to fix that, you're going to do an R, U2, R prime, and now we're ready to put it in. Since it's like this facing to the left, we're actually going to move this down like this to insert them. But we damaged this piece, so we're going to move it out of the way, move this back up, and then move this back. And that's going to solve for it. So now we're going to go on to the next piece and do the same thing. Since it's ready to go in, we're going to move it down, move this out of the way to move this back, and then move this back. And that solves for it. Here's another one. Just like with the example we did before, this is facing upward, and we want it to face to the left or to the right. So we're going to do an R, U2, R prime. And then we're going to go ahead and move it so it's ready to go in. Move it down, move this out of the way, move this back up, move it back. That solves for it. Here's another piece right here ready to go. We have it right here. It's going to go down, move this out of the way, move this back, move this back. Now we're looking for the last piece. It's all about looking for pieces when it comes to the Megaminx because it's a 12-sided cube. There's just more areas where it could be at. So here it is. As you can see, it's facing up. So we're going to do a R, U2, R prime. Now we're ready to put it in, move it out of the way, move this back, move that back. And now you have successfully done the first side of the Megaminx. All right, we made it to the next step, which is looking for pieces that go right here. So the pieces that go in between these colors. So let's start off with this one. We're looking for a yellow and a purple piece, and that goes right here. So we're going to look for it. Oh, here it is right here. All right, now since it's on the purple side, and if it was on the yellow side, I'll show you an example. But since it's on the purple side, we're going to move that out of the way, move this up, move the edge back, and then move it down. And it's just like that, we have successfully paired them together. So now we're going to do the same thing we did with our corner. Move it down, move it out of the way, move this back, and move it back up. So here's the example if it was actually yellow at the bottom and not purple. So in this case, we're going to move this out of the way in this direction, move this back up, move this back, and then move it down. Same thing as before, it pairs it up. So we're going to move it down, move it out of the way, move this back up, and move this back. So that's how you insert the corner. So you're going to do that for the rest of these corners. For the rest of these edges, you're going to pair them exactly how we just did it. For the rest of these edges, that's what we're doing. All right, so now that you're done with that, the next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to put in these corner pieces right here, just like this. We're looking for pieces that go in these spots right here. So we're going to look around the puzzle. Here's a red and blue, which actually can go right down there. This one's already solved. We're going to keep looking around. We're looking for something that's baby blue, green, and purple. So let's look around. Baby blue, green, purple. Here it is right here. So let's go ahead and move it there. We did that. Now looking for orange, purple, yellow. Orange, purple, yellow. Here it is right here. So we're going to line that up so that the orange and orange match. Then we're going to roll it down. We're almost there. We're just waiting for the green, yellow, blue. So green, yellow, blue. And here it is right here. All right. So now that you have all the pieces done like that, this is what it should kind of look like. With all the pieces right there. Now we're going to put in the two pieces that go right here. We'll use this green piece right here. Alright, so we're going to use this piece right here as an example. This is yellow, this is baby blue and purple. So this needs to go right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it in that direction. Move this corner down. Move that until this piece is right here. Move this corner back up and then move everything back. And that's going to solve for the edge. Now we're going to keep doing that for the rest of the edges. So here's the baby blue and green. We're going to move that down. Since it wants to go here, we're going to move it in that direction. Move this entire corner down. Move this until this is right here. Then move this back up and then move it back. And just like that, it solves for it. And we're going to do this entire section for the rest of the pieces that go here. Some of you might come across a case like this where the color is up here and this is supposed to be flipped so I could do the thing. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to move that to the area where it needs to go. Since it needs to go here, we're going to move it that way. We're going to move this down. So now that it's in the correct position, and we're going to continue the same algorithm as before. Only now we're going to make sure to move this back so that when we're done, that's paired up and then we haven't damaged any other progress we've made so far. This is going to go here. So we're going to move in that direction. Okay, we're missing just a few more pieces. And there we go. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in the corner pieces. So here's one, same method that we did before. We're going to move it down, move it out of the way, move that back, move this back up. Here we have a red facing up, so we're going to do R, U2, R prime. Now we can do it. Move it down, move it out of the way, move this back up. Here's one right here. Move it down, move it out of the way, move it back up. This is facing up, so now we know what to do with that. We do R, U2, R prime. Move this down, move it out of the way, move it back up. And just like that, we solved for the first 6 sides. All right, so we're almost there with our progress on how to solve the Megaminx. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in these edge pieces right here. So we're going to look on top. Here we have the blue and orange. So we're going to put the blue where it goes, pair it up. Since it's on the left, we're going to move that out of the way. Move this corner up. Move this back, and then move this down. And that gives us basically a pair. So now we can put it in like a corner like we did before. Move it down. Move it out of the way, move this back up. I'm going to keep doing that. Here's a green and pink and it goes right there. So move that there, move the edge out of the way, put the corner up, move the edge back, move the corner down. Now we can put it in like it's a corner, move it down, move it out of the way, move this back up. Keep looking around. Here's a orange and green, it goes right here. So we're going to move the orange out of the way, move this up, move this back, move this down. Now they're paired, so now we can put it in like it's a regular corner. So now it's on the left side, so same thing as before, move it out of the way, move the corner up, move it back, move the corner down. They're paired together, so now we're going to put it in like any other corner. And just like that, we've made it to the last center. You're going to get multiple cases when you get to the last center. One of them is going to be like this, where you have one of the star pieces facing like that. What you're going to do is you're going to hold it like this, and you're going to do the following algorithm to make the gray star. So it's going to be F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And that's going to give us 3 prongs. Now, if you already have the 3 prongs as your case to begin with, you're going to hold it with the 3 prongs facing that way and 2 of them missing here. You're going to do the algorithm again. So it's going to be F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime. And that's going to give you kind of a diagonal star. Once again, if this is how your cube looks when you finish, this is what you're going to do. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And that's going to give you the white star. Now that we got the white star finished, we're going to look around and we're going to orientate the edges of the white star. So in this case, one of them is already solved, but the rest of them are in different places. The following algorithm I'm going to show you preserves these 2 and scrambles the rest. So in this case, because I want pink to go around, I'm going to do the algorithm holding these 2 in place. So it's going to go like this. As you can see, it made the pink go that way, so we're going to try it again. Now the pink is over here, and I want it to go here, but it preserves these 2, which means I'm going to flip it now, so it preserves these 2, and it allows the pink to go here. So it's going to do it again. If I look back, now I have 2 of them solved together. So now I'm going to hold these 2 together and keep scrambling these 3 until they're solved. So let's keep going. And while I'm doing this, all you're doing is the same algorithm over and over again. So these 2 are preserved. I still don't see these ones together, which means we're going to do it again. As you can see now, all of the pieces of the star, all the edges of the star are orientated now. So the final step is for us to orientate the corners. And for that, we're going to look for a corner that is correct. And I see right here that none of them are correct, or at least none of them are in the spot they're supposed to be. So we're going to go ahead and perform this algorithm to start switching them up. Let's see if I look around the puzzle. I still don't see not a single one of them switch, so we're going to do it again. We still don't have anything, so we're going to keep going. And here's one. Actually, here's 2. All right, so we found 2 of them now. So now 2 of them have been paired up together. This algorithm that I've been doing holds 2 of them in place and scrambles the rest. So now that I have 2 of them that are in the correct spot, now I'm going to orientate these and revert and sort of move them like this until all of them are at least in the same spot. They don't have to be solved like this, but they just have to be in the general right area. Let's see, this should be the gray, orange, green, that's correct. This should be the pink, gray, green, and that's correct. This should be the baby blue, cream, and gray, and that's correct as well. So now we can go on to the final step, which is just to move these guys, basically flip them upward towards the gray side. So holding your cubes like this with gray on the left and white on the right, you're going to perform this algorithm. U prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R. Now, once you're done, now as you can see, this gray is facing upward and it's good. Do not move anything else in the puzzle when you do this. Only move this side to the next unsolved edge, and you're going to perform the algorithm again until it's facing upward. U prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R. As you can see, it did it. Now there's one more left. We're going to do it again. U prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R. And just like that, you should have a completely solved side. Now you just move the upper side until you have the entire Megaminx solved. Hopefully this video was very helpful for you guys and you're able to solve your Megaminx. I'll have algorithms posted up in the video as well as in the description with chapters you can go to in case there were some parts you were lost in. If there were some parts that you were completely lost in, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I will be reading them and I will be helping as much as I can. And hopefully this video kind of helped you in solving your Megaminx. But that's going to be it for this tutorial, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to go ahead and give the video a like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Let me know if you're able to solve the cube, and I'll see y'all in the next one. It's TwistyPuzzle out. Peace out, guys.